How's it going, super friends? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Brad, the DC Universe Geek, for those of you who didn't know, and today I just wanted to share with you some of my Batman figures that I made all on the exact same body buck. This is the same mold for all three of these figures, also including this one here, which I'll bring in just a little bit later. It's all the exact same body mold. I believe that it originated with the Batman and Son, and then secondarily was used with the Batman DC Direct 10-year anniversary figure, and then finally with the DC Direct Arkham Asylum 4-pack set. This Batman originally had a completely different head. I've swapped that for the one because I think this is one of the best Batman face sculpts that DC Direct ever did. And I really like it, and not so much on the one that came on the body. We also never got a blue and gray yellow oval Batman on this buck ever. It was always black and gray with the yellow oval, and I thought, you know, that really is a bat crime. This Batman here I keep in my 1990s DC display because he has the capsules and the oval, but he's got the black on the gray. And there were times that artists did depict him as wearing black and gray, and I thought this was a really fantastic look for this Batman figure. The belt, which came on this Batman figure originally, really does look quite fantastic on here, and I think that this right here, I probably won't do any more custom work on him. And then this Batman right here, I always figured to have the darker gray with the black, a pouch belt would have actually just looked better as opposed to this great big bright yellow capsule belt. And so I took this belt from the original Batman and Son Batman figure and put it on there and just, you know, made the buckle a nice little gold color. And voila, after swapping the heads, we have a Batman that I think also represents the 90s Batman very, very well when he had a pouch belt but didn't yet have the solid bat. I think this is absolutely fantastic, and I'll likely leave him this way as well. And then finally, a Batman figure that is in the blue and gray, has the oval, but I wanted to keep a pouch belt. And I figured that this Batman as well is also a very good example of how certain artists depicted Batman in the 1990s just the same. And so for all of these figures, they all basically use parts that come on a Batman figure that is supposed to have this body buck, except for this belt. Where did this come on? I can't remember. Oh man, I did this one so long ago that I can't even remember where I got all the parts from. Oh no, wait, I remember. He came, I believe, in a Justice League America 4-pack. Ta-da! I remembered. And then finally, I wanted to have a much more Jim Lee style Batman figure made on this body buck with a solid bat and just black and gray, of which we also never got because this was blue and gray, which was a fantastic figure. I'll likely end up picking up one still in the package factory vanilla, but I really wanted to get a Batman figure made in this style that I felt like really was much more exemplary of this whole look. Besides, this is a fantastic head sculpt, and the figure that it came on was just basically a statue with articulation points, even more so than this. You couldn't even stand it up straight. Now for this one, you might be asking, well, how did you do that? Because I just want to tell you, I did not paint the boots or the outside trunks for this figure. I actually ended up cutting this Batman figure directly in half. You can't see it because it's underneath the utility belt, but I cut it directly in half, and I took the lower half of, I believe it was this Batman figure, and I did the old switcheroo with their bodies here. And so both of these figures have actually been cut in half, if I remember correctly. Yes, they have. They've both been sawn in half, like a magic trick. The cape from this figure is actually from the Mattel Dark Knight Returns Batman figure. The belt is from the Secret Files Unmasked Bruce Wayne Batman. And the arms from the elbows down are actually from the same body that this head actually came from. Now I know in comparison to today's current action figure collecting standards, these guys missed the mark sorely as far as articulation goes. Nothing in the abs, the groin is basic frontwards and backwards articulation, single jointed elbows and knees, nothing as far as the ankles go. These guys, to most people, are just posable statues. And in the end, that is really pretty much what these guys are, especially to me, because these are figures that I did not craft to do posing with. I just crafted them to stand on a shelf and look cool. And I feel like if that's all I'm going for, which it was, then I succeeded with these guys. I managed to capture 4 different Batman looks that I feel are exemplary of the character and the different artist renditions over the years. And I don't think I'll be making any more changes to any of these Batman figures. I'm very happy with how they all turned out. Anyhow, that's the video for today, so thank you so much for taking the time to tune in and watch it. It means a lot to me that you did so. If you liked it, please leave a like on it. If you found it useful in any way, shape, or form. Any comments you have, feel free to leave those down in the comments section below, because that's what the comment section is for. If you want to see more of my hands, face action figures, and DC content show up in your inbox, then I invite you to become a super friend and join the DC squad today by clicking the red subscribe button and doinking the bell so you get notified when I put out new videos. And I will see you in the next one. Have a DC day, everybody. Take care.